All right, all right. welcome, man. This is New Wave Shop Talk. I don't even know what episode we on, like 160 something.
Yeah.
Maybe 162, 163, something like that. But anyway, man, welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? I am the host, Dina Boy Juice. And to my right, we got...
It's your boy, the FLAWC double E to the B, man.
You know what I'm saying? And to my left, we got...
SD Pasadena Sean. It's all the same.
You know what I'm saying? We got the young and the old couch cartel, you know what I'm saying? Who we got on the couch over here today?
Pasadena Pop, AK.
It's all good. Get it out.
Again. Do it again.
I'm Pasadena Sean's son, aka New Wave Pop.
New Wave Pop, you know what I'm saying? In the building.
Your boy Papa Screw.
Papa Screw in the motherfucking building, man. We ain't seen you in a minute. Screw, what's been popping with you? Well, I seen you out in the, you know what I'm saying, in the streets and shit, you know what I'm saying? But what you been up to?
You know, same thing. Trying to survive and get this next phase going and continue the music, continue my podcast, and continue working with y'all. And
Thank you. Appreciate that. We need to be on your show.
Yeah, definitely.
Pasadena Cartel in Motion.
Thank you.
When you say next phase, what do you speak of?
You know what I'm saying?
I think he's talking more of the music, more of the podcast, taking it to another level.
Okay. You know, because, you know, when some people be like the next phase, you know what I mean? They reach a certain age and they be like, you know, I'm coming into the next stage of my life and this is what I want to do. This is what I want to accomplish. Because, you know, every time you get, you know, when you're 21, you want to have this. When you're 25, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at certain stages in your life, you be like, yeah, now it's this phase. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I thought you was, you know what I'm saying, speaking of, I mean, you know what I mean?
I got mine 13, 19. Now it's getting to just where it's on. I can focus on what I want to do. You know?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So it's time to take over.
You said your youngest is 13?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
okay.
oldest is 19.
No doubt. Pick the mic up a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, my oldest is 19.
Yeah, that's
So,
what's
you
up.
know, still trying to take over the world.
Man, shit, mine 19 too.
Thank you.
So that tells me that since you had the mic low, it tells me that y'all got cordless mics. Y'all, what y'all doing over there? The mics, the lapels.
Yeah, the ones that clip up to your thing.
For sure. I was thinking about
those
getting
things
those.
work like no joke.
Yeah, I know.
Like they're really. I bought 4 of them. They're really.
You got the Rode ones.
I don't remember the name
RODE.
of the company, but it's the kind that you stick in the back of the phone, and it sends a little sensor out, and it gets 2 mics. So that if you put one, like what I was doing was I would take 4, put one on the back of the iPad, and one in the back of the phone.
And they simultaneously work together?
Yeah, as long as you keep one over here, they won't cross.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking about that, I watch a lot of Tubi movies, and I noticed that on some Tubi movies they're actually using those mics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, everybody can't afford a boom man, and
exactly.
you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So that'll be good for that too.
It's definitely not necessary
What?
to have the boom and
Well, that's big production.
Yeah.
They don't want to see no chords and no
studio.
nothing.
And nobody can.
And technology too is advanced.
Yeah, you know.
And like now, you can do so much off of phones and iPads.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's why I want to get that, the
Videos,
new
movies.
16, so I can shoot a movie.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean,
then you got AI, like a homie was telling me, you can make your video, and you can run it through an AI, and let's say I want it with this camera lens, or I want it with this shade, or I want it, and they'll run the whole video through that shade.
Exactly.
That changes everything right there.
Definitely.
I mean, you ain't really got to go there if you don't want to.
So can AI, say you run it through your regular camera, throw it in AI, can you be like, I want this in the red camera lens? You get what I'm saying?
I assume, yeah. I mean, aside of a filter, just aside of a regular swipe filter,
Right.
I'm pretty sure you could tell AI to run it through. Like I know, what's that one?
Because AI is doing some amazing shit.
Hell yeah.
So if they could do that, that'll eliminate a nigga having to buy a $7,000 camera.
Yeah, no, for
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
It's doing it.
For real. And then you can do voiceovers and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So for real. What was the name? Mid-Journey.
Mid-Journey.
So Mid-Journey allows you to do all kind of stuff. Video, all kind of stuff.
Before we start, man, I want to shout out my boy, Jason Harden, you know what I'm saying, for dropping his first book. You know what I'm saying? It's a kid's book. I think it's called Level Up. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. I mean, look for that on, all the platforms that sell books. You know what I'm saying? Amazon included. You know what I'm saying? So
Congrats, my brother.
Shout out to my boy Jason Harden. Jason Harden for, coming up with the kids' book, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah props.
Dope.
The artwork is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
He
you.
did it himself,
That's awesome. That's amazing.
He does artwork too?
Yeah, he does artwork also.
Oh, wow.
I had him do some artwork for me before, too. It was just lettering, but, he still did it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah. What I try to do is I try to fuck with my people in Pasadena first. You know what I'm saying? Because we got talent.
We do a lot of
People do a whole lot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I think that's anywhere you go, but I like to put the money in my people's hands before I put it in somebody else's hands.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Be my last resort to give it to somebody else,
Exactly.
It's real.
Yeah.
I mean, works better home.
Definitely. What's up? What's up with you, SD?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Son's here for the week. He's on fall break.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have none of that shit coming up.
That's crazy.
But he's on fall break. Yeah.
I thought the little nigga got suspended.
Nah. It was funny.
I wasn't even going to ask.
Right. What did
Nah.
you think? What's
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was just like, oh, man.
It was funny because, well, it's not funny, but any break he has, that's the first thing he'd be like, man, I'm going to go see my dad. And,
Definitely.
I appreciate that,
Yeah, for sure.
Blessing.
What's up with you, Pop?
You
Get
ain't
the
grab
mic.
the mic. Before you say anything, though, I do want to apologize to you, bro, because we were supposed to do some other stuff when he was here last
Yeah.
time. So we definitely got to make sure we do something while you here, whether it's like going go-karts or, you know what I'm saying? Remember we went to do the ATVs
Yeah.
and stuff? So, yeah, we got to do something.
We will.
Yeah. But what's up with you, Pop?
Nothing really, just trying to stay out the way and stuff.
I heard
Leave me
that.
alone.
I heard that. Tell us,
Wait a
go
minute.
through
Say
it.
it one more time. You trying to do what?
Stay out the way. I was taught stay out the way, not
My
go
guy.
into the way.
My guy. My guy.
That part right there.
Hey.
Be seen and not heard.
Yeah, you feel me? But still making your moves, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And just school.
With school?
That's your only job.
Yeah. Your only job.
Yep, and focus on that and be the best you can be, and that'll give you the basics. So that way you can figure out what it is that you want to do, what you need to do for yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you at an age now where you got the opportunity to like you said, it's just basic. So you got the opportunity to figure out which field you like the most. And whatever you like the most that don't feel like work, that's what you want to pursue. You know what I'm saying? So when you get older, every day is just like, oh, man, I'm going to this place to make some money. It ain't like a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do something I like and I love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know we always got to mess with you, Pop. You got braces? Man, you a baller. Let me borrow like $20.
Just spent it.
You just spent it. Oh, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Order Wingstop for
Just bought the
everybody
house
watching.
Wingstop last night.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's a boss.
I heard that, man.
Yeah.
That's good. Got the Yeezys on. Man, you in there. Got the dreads. He said, man, I'm getting a retwist on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
I think I get a haircut Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah,
Man.
Friday,
Yeah. Do it how you do it, man.
Saturday.
I know
morning,
you're
so
going to
that
go
way
back.
you right.
You got a girlfriend out there? We talked about this last time. You got a girlfriend out there?
Yeah. I tried to beat around the bush with that one.
Man, nah, it's all good, man. So, has it been hot out there, or is
That's
it
what I
cooler
don't
now?
Want to do.
Yeah, don't take too much.
Is it cooler out there now, or is it still hot?
No.
Still hot.
In the mornings, it'll get cool, but then
Go ahead.
But then what?
Say what you saying.
then once it's like say it's like 7,
At
it's
night?
68 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
It's 68 in the morning, and then you say it's like 9, it's 98. I say I walk outside, it's hot.
Man.
So
I see why y'all get so many breaks.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I got winter break coming up too.
Man, on the real.
They get different ones. It's different.
Yeah,
They get Thanksgiving. They get that whole week. As
We got
opposed
2
2
days.
We got out that Wednesday.
that Thanksgiving.
Y'all got out
was nice.
Wednesday?
We got out that Wednesday.
Man, we only
So
got
we
off
that
Thursday and Friday, huh?
No. I said we got out of school that
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah. Same thing then.
Yeah, we was off Thursday and Friday.
Whew, man, these kids, y'all don't know how good y'all got it.
They got really
Y'all don't know. That's why school should be like, kids should get like no less than a B now. Because you ain't got to be there a long time. You know,
Right.
when did school start? In May?
July 31st.
Oh my God. I would be hating life. They tell me July 31st you got to go back to school.
But it has so many breaks in between.
Yeah, I feel you,
And
but
they get
shoot,
out-
the
they
summer
get out-
just started.
They get
No.
out like in May now.
They get out in May. So by the time he comes, like he came here like May 14th. By the time 15th. By the time he went back, he was ready to go.
Okay, so check this out. So when did you get out in May?
It wasn't the
15th.
15th.
Yeah, it was May 15th. Or the 10th.
No, that's when he came out here.
right.
So
He
he
was
was
out
probably
here-
out of school for maybe a few days.
No,
or
he was out of school a day.
a day, and he came the next day,
Like a good 8 hours I was out of school.
and then you came
Got
out
up
here.
at 5,
So-
drove straight here.
So if you think about that, right? They only get a month and a half summer.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
At least we got 2 full months. At least 2 full.
No, they get.
Y'all got
normally
out-
They get
y'all got
June
with-
and July. I don't know why he
Yeah,
went back on the 31st, but
July.
my kids normally go back around.
I'm tripping. That's 2.5 months.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2.5. Yeah.
That's what I need.
I'm tripping. 2.5 months.
We had June,
Yeah.
July, and August.
Yeah, that was summer. So, you
got
know,
the end of June,
travel,
like-
did a
like
lot,
June, my
was in the
birthday.
mix.
Like
Like,
16th
that
or
week of
whatever.
my birthday, they normally go.
And then we went back on
Oh
the
yeah, for sure.
first or whatever.
But yeah, man, how you doing, man? What's up with you?
Oh man, I'm making it, man. You know what I'm saying? I am making it. You
One day
feel
at
me?
a time, man.
One day at a time, man.
Like a dope thing.
It's gonna be better tomorrow.
There you
I'll
go.
make that song. I was thinking about going to the doing the session next week, man.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gonna be available? I'll set something up.
Yeah, let us know.
You know what I'm saying? Find a track we could all hop on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta finish this one song and then, you know, we could do a crew track.
There it is.
Y'all watch Grand Crew? Y'all ain't watched that yet?
No. What's that?
It's a TV show. It's on Amazon and it's on Peacock. No, is it Amazon and Peacock?
It's a sitcom.
It's a sitcom. So what it's about is, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, like maybe 5 dudes and a girl. The girl is the sister of one of the guys, right? So you know, what's old boy Stanley name? What's his real? Garrett Morrison.
Yeah, Garrett Morrison.
So he's like the narrator. You know what I'm saying? So the show is basically about black people that's not your average black. Well, they are your average black people because the average black person is not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? They like to do shit. They like to go out with their friends. They like to hang out. They like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, the coming together of, you know, people.
Right.
And that's all it's about. It's basically a Friends episode. You know, Friends, the show, is basically Friends, but with black people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They like to go to bars, hang out.
Right.
And then, you know, each person got their own little problems.
Right.
And the problems ain't like, oh man, my baby mama this. No, it ain't nothing like that. It's
Right.
one nigga married happily in love with his wife. You know what I'm saying? The other dude, he emotional. He wanna have a girlfriend so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Two dudes is roommates. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you know the other dude, he just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And then the girl, which is the sister of the emotional dude,
Right.
she a big girl and she just want to get her freak on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is stuff that happens in like real life as a black person. You
Right.
have a friend that will meet some of those people. You know what I'm saying? That's a show that y'all need to watch. It's called The Grand Crew. I think they got 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to check that out. I done watched it like 4 times, 5 times.
okay. That's
You know what I'm
what's up.
saying? So it's a good show.
That's what
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out.
It's a good show. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Before we get into any topics, what shows are y'all watching right now? Start with you.
I ain't gonna lie. The last thing I've been watching a couple shows. I was watching The Empire of Ocean Park.
Ooh, what's that about?
That's about our boy Forrest Whitaker. He was a judge, high level judge,
Yeah,
and
I
he
watched
ended up
that.
getting killed. That was pretty good. That was a series. I've been watching Tulsa King a little bit.
I just started that. I just started the second season.
Yeah, of course. I've been watching Fight Night, of course.
Man, I'm slipping. I watched the first episode, and that's it. And the
Never
first
watched it.
episode was so good, I was like, I might need to watch this first episode again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to watch it all.
Yeah, definitely.
And then last but not least, I watched the Menendez brothers thing.
Oh yeah.
Crazy niggas.
The Mendez brothers.
Yeah, crazy.
You know, it's funny as I remember when that happened.
Me too.
You know, and
I had just moved to California.
yeah, and
No, I've been here for a minute, but yeah.
but what was funny is a couple years later the OJ shit happened, and that really kind of took the spotlight off of them, and put them like, man, we got to get these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna just be honest, that's a hell of a story. It's a hell of a story.
You watched the whole thing already?
Yeah,
I'm only on like episode 3 or 4.
yeah, it's a hell of a story.
It's so much stuff to watch.
Boy, Derek is an extra in that last episode of that.
Huh?
Derek Halliburton. They used to have a long
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
In the last episode of the Menendez.
When they go into
And
prison,
when they in prison, if
Right.
you watch that last little clip, when they looking up at the screen, Derek is in there.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Derek Halliburton or Brother Yassine.
Yeah, Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Derek was a track there too.
Yeah, he
ran track.
He ran a little track. Yeah.
Yeah. What you been watching, Lost B?
I've been watching a little Ghost, a little Power, little series.
Me too.
Watching that,
definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then I'm watching From. You know what I mean?
Somebody told my daughter.
Yeah, I've been
She was
watching
like, "Do you
From.
watch From?" I'm like,
That just
No.
came back.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's smacking.
second season.
Third
third.
season.
Oh
third
man, I got to
season.
start from. What is it on?
It
Showtime.
comes on
No,
MGM.
Stars.
MGM.
MGM.
Stars.
Yeah,
It comes
MGM
on
got
that.
their own little.
It comes on after which it's made by MGM, but it comes on Stars because it comes on after it came on after Power, and it comes on Sunday too. So
Yeah, it comes on Sunday, but I know it comes out on MGM.
Well, I got the Super Box, so I'll be able to watch it.
Yeah, you definitely will be able to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And I've been watching The Penguin. That's
We
on
just started
HBO
watching
Max.
that too.
yeah,
Yeah, so
was
that's
good.
that's dope.
I wanted to
You know
check
what I mean?
that
I've
out.
been watching that.
shameless plug. Superbox, y'all need to come see us.
You feel me? Got you. Watch whatever you want to.
Please.
Saying,
Superbox, we would love to be one of your sponsors.
Man.
Holler at us.
but another little docu-series, if you like the Menendez little situation, there's one that's called Born Evil. It's on HBO Max. Check that out. It's a little docuseries on these on this family and a serial killer. Like it's
No,
stunning.
no doubt.
Who's that about?
Pop, what you been watching, man?
But it's a documentary like on a serial killer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's some dope stuff.
What I've been watching lately, I've been getting into The Shy a little bit.
Oh man, that's good. That's a good show. I mean, it ain't for kids, but it is for kids because it's about kids.
Yep.
You know what I'm
They made a
saying?
natural transition.
Yeah.
They all had choices to make. Mm-hmm. What else you been watching?
All I do is mainly watch YouTube.
What do you watch on YouTube though?
Cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You a car enthusiast?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
What
that's
kind of car?
dope.
What's your favorite car? If you say Nova, I'ma choke you.
Do it then.
Not violence on the podcast.
Oh man.
That part
Yeah.
right there.
So Nova is your favorite?
That or
Old school. I'm thinking of old school. Not like
old
new.
school? I have the picture in my head. I don't know the name.
I feel you. Probably a Camaro or a, what's that car called?
I like the
Chevelle.
Chevelle.
The Chevelle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my favorite, bro. If I can get a Chevelle, bro,
Yeah.
I feel like
But
I'm on top of the world.
Current
Any
car,
old school though.
current car I like. I'm starting to like trucks now.
Oh, okay.
I like the Ram TRX.
Typical.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, Dad.
Typical.
I like the GMC Sierra 1500.
Oh, okay.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
You got names.
You don't like the Ford Raptor or the Ford
I like the Ford-
F350s?
The F150.
F150? Yeah.
I like the Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the F150.
The Raptor is just so expensive for no reason.
And then I also I like the extended. I like the Denali version,
Oh, okay.
the biggest of the of a Chevy Silverado.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass the mic.
Screw.
Mike.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, man? You been watching TV, man?
I'm like the young man here. I'm watching YouTube, and on the last TV series I watched was Mr. McMahon.
Oh, yeah, that was
dope.
Yeah.
That was
I didn't
dope.
watch that yet.
Yeah,
That was
really
dope. I
should.
watched that. That was dope, though.
I
You know
haven't
what I
seen
mean? But
that.
the rest of it's just YouTube. I'm like news,
Yeah.
so I try to watch all the news from all over
Right.
the world.
Oh,
Definitely.
I feel
You know
you.
what I mean?
That's why you need a. That's why you need a super box.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, watch everything.
Yeah, because
You can watch the news in Memphis.
going on that they don't want to talk about
Yep,
Oh, of
other
course.
countries as
outside of the
well.
world. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely.
Of course.
Algiers used to be my favorite news outlet,
Yeah.
but you
Right
know,
now they mad because they booty hurt because they got kicked out of Israel.
yeah,
So that's all they keep saying.
right,
Well, since we've been kicked out of Israel, I'm like,
yeah.
you got kicked out of Israel.
It's all right.
Shit, they over there at a war right now.
They're not.
Why-
South,
what
hey,
you
they're
talking
not
about,
North
man?
Korea neither.
Yeah, why would you want to be there?
So let's be real, because
It's
you
going
know,
down everywhere right now.
Yeah, it is.
They be trying to reinvade Africa through the Sahel, and then South Africa, pretty much declared war on Israel, along with Turkey. You know what I mean? And they're trying to acquire nukes. They're talking about that they got they said they got a nuclear factory that was hidden in South Africa. So, yeah. See, so, and then if they get also Ibrahim Traoré from Burkina Faso, he's trying to work a deal out to get nukes out there too.
But you know that Israel has what's called the Iron Dome, right?
Yeah,
So
3 layers.
Yeah.
that's considered like the U.S. version is what they call it, Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you throw a bomb over here. Oh, we gonna find it and we gonna blow it out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
shoot it, blow
saying?
it out there.
So that's why Israel is like, I ain't saying they leading the charge, but in the war they can't really be touched. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
trying to shoot missiles over there,
Yeah.
you got to damn near be there to shoot some shit at them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they feel like they winning everything. They kind of like Napoleon right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga.
But,
we gonna-
it's like Napoleon almost against Russia.
yeah.
Because they need, they're like using the U.S. to back them up. But the hypersonic missiles, they can't stop. But nobody has a lot of them to just be volleying
shoot
over
them
like
out.
that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But they've already shown they got missiles that can get in there faster than the dome can react.
Right.
But, you know, I don't know, you know, it comes to Arabs and war, you know, they like the French. To
They
get
gonna
their
fight to
asses
the
whooped.
end. Well, yeah, but they gonna fight to the end.
Yeah, they'll fight, but, you know, it shouldn't be the way it's looking right now. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's with the Iran proxies and all that stuff, it shouldn't be the way it's looking right now. It should be more of a, you know, more of a fight. But the way the IDF has kind of like made them look like fools with the beeper incident.
I don't know about that.
You know about the beeper incident?
No.
Okay, so
Right.
before they went into Lebanon,
Yeah, they blew
they
up all the
intercepted
people.
a crate of beepers because the Lebanese or the Hezbollah was saying, "We're not gonna get too modern. We're gonna stay in the. You're gonna low key." So they went back to pagers. IDF intercepted a crate or however many pagers and put explosives in all of them. Started blowing motherfuckers up. One day blew up like what 3,000 people
Yeah,
and shit.
it's crazy.
They was all at the mall. People was
pissed
shopping
off,
and
niggas
shit.
was blowing
They
up.
was blowing up right in front of everybody.
Damn. I might have to look that up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts. That yeah.
And then
that-
after that,
believe
they
it
started
happened.
shelling them. Yeah.
yeah.
But they don't talk about that shit.
No,
but
we
it's
won't
like-
hear it
it's
here,
Like if
like on
the rest of the
regular
world
news.
was like everybody in the West was like, "Oh, that's pretty clever." That's straight terrorism.
Thank you.
It
Hey,
is.
Look at it.
Straight
in that-
terrorism.
The terrorism
It
aspect
is.
of it.
People was shopping at the supermarket buying grapefruits, and then the nigga next to you, boom, just blow up.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
they were showing it. That's like
Yeah.
you know,
each country, like
Yeah.
each country, like say, who was a big terrorist for us? Osama bin Laden, right?
Taliban.
The Taliban. Now, if you talk to a Taliban person, they don't feel like they're the terrorists.
Of course not.
They feel like whoever their opposition is the terrorist.
Correct.
Right.
So what people do, or army, all that, you know how you see planes and stuff like that you can't hear them and you can't see them until they up on you, and when they up on you, it's too
It's a
late.
wrap.
You know what I'm saying? No, just go ahead, walk right in front of it, bro. You good?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm 100. We definitely want to see her, not you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'll see y'all in a minute, beloved.
All right, for sure. Yeah, but it's like if anybody can get a up on somebody else, you know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna use. Look at any police force. They use snitches. They use what they call them, CIs. You know what I'm saying? Informants. All that. They try to infiltrate whatever it is you doing, and try to like get in and be a cloth on your fabric. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh yeah, come on, let's go do this. Yeah, oh yeah, we going to do what? Oh, okay, for sure. So they found the beepers.
yeah.
I mean, that's clever. You know what I'm
Yes, that's
saying?
brilliant. I mean, like, you can't.
It may
you can't
sound
argue
bad.
It's a brilliant tactic.
It may sound bad if you blow up and you know what I'm saying,
Right.
little nephew right next to you, but
then that's what
it's
was
a
happening.
casualty of war.
Yeah.
Because wherever you at, he might be the next nigga that's gonna take your place. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they see it, bro. So each side, that's how they see it. We got to get a up on somebody.
Yeah.
When they did 9/11, what they do? Take over planes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to learn to fly these planes, and we're going to take
Sniper
over the
rifle,
plane.
yeah.
Because, I mean, you got one nigga on the plane with a gun. One dude. You know what I'm saying? If it's four of us, he can only shoot one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we all get up on him at one time, he can only shoot one. Them niggas ain't rolling with switches. You know what I'm
You ain't
saying?
gonna switch up the plane. That's for sure.
Man,
Somebody
definitely.
gonna be flying.
So-
Somebody gonna be flying out the emergency exit.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it, but like drive-by murders, right? Drive-by murders, gang style.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this, I don't mean nothing by this gangsters, none of that, but y'all like the lowest of the low. Like
Right.
you got different armies, different places. You got the Army, you got Air Force, Marines, and all that. You got tactical niggas. You got niggas that's getting together and they in the woods right now shooting
Yeah,
and
mercenaries
all
and
that.
shit.
Mercenaries. And then you got gangsters that's just running around people neighborhoods shooting up different people, right? But when they hop in the car and they like, oh, we gonna go shoot up these niggas. The niggas that they shooting, they going about their day like it's regular.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always the what am I trying to say? It's right now. It's the element of surprise. That's what I'm looking for. It's the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find a niche. Oh, I seen this dude over here yesterday. I'm gonna go check it out tomorrow. Oh, he there again today. Oh, let me check it out. Oh, he there every day at this time.
Right.
I'm gonna go over there on a Friday when I know he saw stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Army do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I dumbed it down all the way to the bottom. So if you know the people at the top, they probably got a bird's eye view looking at you right now.
Yeah.
You watch CSI and all that shit. Man, that shit is happening tenfold.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
no.
I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, big time, because they were talking about Hezbollah's compromised. They're even in Iran. Now Iran's kind of shaky about it because they don't know.
No, go ahead.
Oh, they don't
worry
know
about
who's
these
coming
niggas.
in there. So they're like, because after the Hezbollah thing, with the beepers going off, like you said, that was brilliant. And then the beepers went off. Then they started shelling everybody. And so then Netanyahu's telling Iran, don't make us embarrass you, because that means we got everybody infiltrated. Don't make us embarrass you, because we sure will. You see what I'm saying? And once that happens, then Iran's gonna have to say something. And so now everybody's wondering what the IDF's gonna do. They gonna nuke one of the nuclear facilities? Are they gonna blow up some infrastructure that they gonna need? What are they gonna do to Iran? Are they gonna go for their leader? Because they've been murking leaders like it ain't nothing. So they got a tag on all the leaders, all the generals, all the people that's, all the heads. They already got a tag on all of them. So it's like, who, and that can't be done. That's not solely IDF. That's CIA involved in that. U.S. That's the U.S. and Israel.
You know what's funny though? CIA had been low for a while.
That's because they've been doing all them tags on everybody.
You know what's funny? They've been low for a minute. And look. They was active in the 60s and the 70s. In the 80s too. Shit, they've been active in the 90s and the 2000s,
they
2020s. But it's funny. They're like the mafia. They get lower and lower and lower. You notice that?
I think that's what they want us to believe.
No, I got what you're saying. And I don't believe that they're doing anything different. But I'm just saying.
They say the CIA is not supposed to operate in the United States. But you know that's a lie.
Definitely.
Because especially with the FBI, they work with the CIA.
Yeah.
So-
every agency.
Yeah, it's with Patriot Act.
Yeah. Every agency
you know
since
that they-
9/11.
Bro, like you said, they see you coming a mile away.
Yeah, definitely.
A mile away.
You know what's funny?
All alphabet
Yeah.
boys. ATF.
Next week.
FBI. CIA.
Let's inform and educate people. Let's do a show based on the ballot, what's on the voters ballot, and let's just have brief conversations about candidates.
A lot of the measures.
Yeah, the measures, different things. So that way, we're kind of educating our community. And then two, here in Pasadena, because there's a lot of different things going on that I think our community needs to be aware of. And I know that our show just isn't Pasadena, but
Yeah, for sure. Definitely got to get on that California rent control.
yes.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
rent control is big, man.
Every time it's a ballot, that's on the ballot. Like, who the fuck is opposing this shit?
Thank you.
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like, who is
That's facts.
opposing
Who's
this
going
shit?
against rent control?
Is it the landlords? You know what I'm
I
saying?
think they just suggested. and
No,
they
it's
put
on
what
the
they
ballot.
want.
It's not a
Right.
suggestion at that point.
Rent control was supposed to be established last year, though, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's on the
Exactly.
ballot.
But
It's,
again-
But it's up
33.
again.
It's number 33.
Yeah.
But it's
You know
up
what I'm
So that
again.
should
saying?
tell you right then and there.
When's Super Tuesday? Oh, November.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
till
it's like
November.
November 5th.
Yeah. So we need to. We really do. We need to chop it up.
Definitely.
I think that would just just a show, and we just we all break shit down, or we take we take whatever
Did you
measures
receive
we
your
like.
stuff?
Yeah, I got my stuff.
So he giving us a week to do some homework.
I got mine. My dad already voted. He mailed his off.
I just got him in the mail Friday,
I
so
just
I'm gonna
got
go
mine.
through it
Yeah,
and
I
mail
just
it
got it.
this week.
Go ahead.
I was really debating with myself. How many of you guys are gonna vote?
I vote every time.
Yeah, regardless to who's there, even if it's not the candidate,
Because I'm on the fence.
even if it's not the main candidates,
Definitely
I'll vote.
voting.
I'll vote
Yeah.
independent. But what I do is this: a lot of the times, I really vote for the measures. What's
Yeah.
going on in the
You
communities?
got more control over the community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
over
With
the
communities
measures
and
and
state.
Yeah, with the
So
measures
so
and
with that being said, that's really what I'm shooting for.
Right,
Voting
right.
for different people in the community who are running. Like for example, when Jason ran,
yeah.
we as a community we stood behind him, and
Right.
we just didn't see how the numbers didn't make sense, and then we understood what was going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
What year did
we're
he run?
small people. I don't mean to say we're
16.
small, but
What did he run? 2016.
shit, I think he ran all the way up until 2020
Yeah,
or
2020.
2018.
Yeah, he ran for like 3-4 years. Yeah.
Politics is crazy. When you,
Yeah.
I mean, just being in the military, when you start getting into that area of things, it's a good old boys network. They run it the way they want to run it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Everybody-
lied about
they
that.
take
we
your suggestion
we
on
definitely got to try to break
You
the
know what I mean?
cycle. We definitely got to keep trying and keep pushing. Like the narrative, they say, it's the good old boys and all of this. That's maybe 100% true. But if we don't push back against the system, then we're going to be stuck with all of this.
Well-
you know what I'm saying?
You think we can do it politically?
I
though?
think
You would have
understand-
to try.
I understand what you're saying, but
I get it.
I heard something today that just made all the sense. How can you survive in a dirty world playing fair?
Oh, of course.
You can't. That's why you
So-
can't play fair.
So, with that being said, if the game is rigged against you, how do you win?
That's the question.
You see
It's
what I'm
like a
saying?
revolution without bloodshed. How is that existing? So
So-
like
so-
he said, SD got an excellent point. Let's just say we know that the system is rigged against us.
Right.
We know we got these issues to deal with. Do you feel there's a way you can infiltrate that very system that is already working against you enough to where you can now make that system work for you when it's not your system?
The thing is, what you have to do is you have to choose your battles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you already know that the odds are stacked against you.
For real.
So the root causes,
Yeah.
the things that's really, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. If you're able to gain any type of ground or have any type of control of it,
Yeah.
that's the thing you need to try to grasp and control. Because you can't override the system or overrule it. You already know that.
Right.
But if there's certain things that impact you on a daily that you can impact and make sure or some type of change occur on, those are the things you need to move on. It's just like you just got to pick your battles. It's like you just can't go in on everything because obviously it's always going to be a lose-lose. But certain situations you may be able to win.
And I'm gonna one up on that. You had something to say, Pop?
Yeah, I was going to ask you a question. So being the age that you are, in school and going through what you're going through, have you experienced any level of systematic racism that we're talking about? Things that need to be changed in being in school around you and stuff like that at 11?
No, not really.
Not that you see.
Not that I see.
Yeah.
I hear, but I don't see.
All right. So hearing is just like seeing sometimes.
Definitely.
And so when you hear certain things, or like, let me give you an example. I'm gonna give a real life example.
Okay.
Like the other day, Well, about 2 weeks ago, he was having some trouble in math, and I really know my son. Like, I know when he's going through something. I know when he's struggling. I know when changes. I know because he's 9 times out of 10 he's focused on what he wants to be focused on,
Right.
and he knows that school is his door to, getting what he wants and doing what he needs to do.
Facts.
But not too long ago, he was struggling in math, and the teacher called, and she said, I think he would be better in special ed.
They did the same thing there.
So what we did was we got him a private tutor, and he was doing the Zoom, huh?
My cousin.
Your cousin, yeah, she's your tutor. She's a math genius, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so he got a tutor, and they were working on it. He was getting things together, getting everything in order. So we had a meeting, and she said she sees some progress, but whatnot. So I told her that special ed wasn't even an option.
Definitely not.
So how could you even think of saying something like that when you got to understand this is the beginning. He's in the 6th grade. He's learning something new. But the fact that was the first option on their mind, like, let's just dumb it down. It's like, no.
I want him to be regular.
That's that
You know what I'm
assumption.
saying?
That's that
You know,
assumption.
SD, they did the same thing to Eric.
Right.
And I think it's because a lot of non-white parents, me and us, we trust the system. Especially the cats our age, right? We grew up at the end of the baby boomers with our grandparents and everything
Right.
else.
Right.
And they believed everything about the system.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
You're supposed to get the job. You're supposed to go to school. You're supposed to have the trade and the degree. And,
Exactly.
And if they saying that about you, you still work hard and you persevere
Right.
through and all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, if you constantly, goes back to the politics. If you listening to these people to tell you about your education, to tell you about your political stance, your financial stance, your labor stance, and all these aspects of life, if you believe in them, if you was one of those parents that say we're gonna do what the teacher said, he'd be in.
Fuck that.
You see what I'm saying? But you know,
But
different
if you were,
from being-
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I'm just
But
saying.
there's,
yeah.
there's,
lot
but
of-
there's
You know
parents
why?
out there like that.
Because my
Yeah,
mom,
there's parents
my
out there
mom was
like
the
that.
a lot
parent.
of us would do that.
My mom was the parent that'll say, "Fuck that.
Yeah.
You need to try harder. I'm gonna do my part,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you as a teacher need to figure something else out.
Yeah. 'Cause
Either
you
he got to
get
be
paid
visual,
to do this.
either you got to write it on the board. If you got a fucking robot,
on the real.
you know what I'm saying. You got to figure it out. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. Even in our time, I remember with me, at the end of class, I'd knock my work out so quick that, I get to, fucking around in class. And, they'd always kick me out. So it's funny when.
Did they kick you out because when you got done with your work, you were disrupting the class?
Yes.
Me too.
So,
I figured
yes.
that.
In reality and looking at it, yes, that's what was going on.
Right.
Because they knew I was finished with my work. So I would sit there and I'd fuck around. So fast forward, I'm going to school for my daughter, and some of them teachers are still there.
Right.
Same school I went to,
Right.
and they're like, "This is your daughter?" I'm like,
She
"Yeah."
over here getting straight A's.
Yeah, like, but I got good grades too. But they're like, like they, from the type of student I was to see, and then even with my son went there for a little while, and he was a chip off the old block, and they can understand. They was like, oh, okay, I see that,
Right.
this one's more like you,
And especially
Oh, yeah,
because
that
it's a
sounds
guy.
funny.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's the
Especially
guy.
because it's a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But nonetheless, man. But yeah, that was a great assessment. But for you, Pop, I think sometimes you do encounter it, but you just don't care. I think that it doesn't affect you like me.
It doesn't.
It like for me, it just doesn't affect me in certain ways. I've always felt it didn't, but then I've seen the ways that have affected me, and I've had to step up and make examples in those times.
Facts.
So with that being said, always be aware if it's going on, but if it's something that offends you, always speak up no matter what's going to happen, because what that'll do, you got to use that as a learning moment. Like, bro, that's ignorant.
Yeah.
Like, why would you say that? Like, we got black homeboys, right? That'll say, I hate black women, but they got a black mom and a black sister.
Yeah,
I got friends that say that.
So
That gets on my nerves.
So with that being said, that's like saying you hate your mama. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say.
Right. So, it is what it is, nonetheless.
for sure.
But let's get to it.
Can I
Go ahead.
interject real
Yes, sir.
quick? So, a lot of kids, like, okay, let me go over everything because I was paying attention to everything. So, what I actually think is that, how old are you, Pop?
11.
So
Almost 12.
when I was 11, 10, 9, 13, you know what I'm saying?
Where did 13 come from?
No, he's just giving you stages.
Just different ages. Like, I've never experienced racism as a young person because most kids really don't care. They don't care that you black. They just care that, when I said kids, they don't care if you black because they just want a friend. They want to play. They want to have fun and this and that. It be the adults that be with the bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me interject.
Yeah.
Now, as a kid, I experienced racism.
Yeah, me too. Facts.
Being from Davenport, Iowa, we had kids in the neighborhood who were racist. But you're exactly right.
They was raised. They were
influenced.
Yeah. Oh, you hanging around them niggas today? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's funny?
And they stereotype
what's
you
funny,
without
though?
knowing you.
75% of those people to this day got kids by black people.
Yeah.
Facts.
And if they don't got kids by black people, most of their friends are black.
So
you know
check
what I mean?
this out. Even in Iowa, right? I was looking at something, and I'm gonna look this up for y'all. So you know why the Klan is diminishing? Because a lot of their daughters and sons
Yeah.
are now fucking with black people.
Of course.
And their families are integrated now.
Exactly.
Oh, this why you didn't want me to fuck with them.
Straight
Because
up.
they the shit. You know?
Go ahead.
Man, listen. I'm a.
Go
I don't
ahead.
know if you guys heard of Dr. Frances Cress Wilson, but this is the ISIS papers.
Right.
She was saying that it's genetic annihilation that they're facing.
Yeah, of course.
This is the whole abortion laws, all of that, because they can't make the numbers.
No,
And of course, in their
definitely.
political system, they believe for supremacy, they got to have
The numbers
to back it.
everybody
to match.
to be in charge. And they're not making those numbers because they don't have the babies.
No.
So like when we did genetics, I don't know if you talk to the doctor when you did genetics, but when we did genetics, they were telling me, they were like, okay, your wife's Samoan and your baby, you're African American and this, that, and the third. All you got to worry about is sickle cell. He said, but with we, because he was a white guy, he goes, with us though, he pulled out this genetic thing, bro. They had to worry about
so much shit.
Yeah.
shit.
Mesothelioma, skin cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got
and that's not the rare diseases.
Thank you. Exactly.
they got to
Taking
worry
all
about a
those
whole
drugs,
lot of stuff.
Different
And
skin, not skin, but different blood types and all this laboratory, all this weird shit.
yeah,
Bro, they trying to do everything they can to get those numbers up, and it's not working.
yeah, definitely.
It's over.
So the women are like, well, we want children, so
But it's over.
and
We
they
want
treat
them
us
to be
better
here
than
for a
they
long
treat you.
time.
We treat them better than they treat than their own man treats them.
Right.
Thank you.
So it's like a no-brainer at that point.
Right.
That kills it though, because the baby come out looking like, oh.
Right.
Exactly.
You know how it go, man. If you got
and
1% black in you,
It's
But-
always
But
instant.
you ever thought about that?
Like that
Like
big light.
certain things.
It's always
but
instant.
but don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about like the gang portion of it, the Nazi lowriders, the shit like that.
Yeah.
But as far as like that in the South, because when you go in the South, right, we're the dominant in certain cities. But when you go farther out, rural, or you start to go in other
Right.
counties,
Right.
you'll see, where.
Outnumbered.
But there's one thing about Georgia, and I'm just speaking for Georgia. They're still African American influenced.
Definitely.
Right, of course.
It doesn't.
Clone Wars,
It doesn't matter where you're at.
Yeah, they still there.
The whites are still African American influence, and a
Right.
lot of them are PWTs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much we're the same. Now you get branches of families and stuff that come from money and whatnot, but their daughters. Look in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
That's all them brothers is up there doing is knocking white.
It's like Arizona.
But
Yes.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
where
Yeah,
Pop
yeah,
live at.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I
Do
was
it.
saying, man, and like I've said in the past, like as far as in the
Do you
US,
love your mother?
Don't do it.
as far as in the US, like a lot of the racism is generational, and like you said,
Correct.
it used to be that aspect to where it was lock and key, like hand in hand, like I'ma hate, you gonna hate, we all gonna hate. But it's gotten to where the influence now, these generations, that's why they having babies by other cultures and races because that wasn't the thing. But now that's accepted. That's okay.
You know
So
why?
you're gonna have the numbers are always gonna be in your favor because that's
In whose favor?
You know it's
as
funny.
far as black people.
You know it's
Oh,
funny
yeah,
though,
definitely.
yeah, as far as black people.
because
Like that's that one head honcho that's removed, and then once that narrative is removed from a family tree, it's not always regurgitated down to the rest of the youngsters.
right. But this is one thing I noticed too, and I need to set the record straight. If you like Tupac and you're another race and you're racist, you don't hate black people.
Man.
If you like James Brown, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and you're of another ethnicity and you're racist, you're really not. You're confused.
But I heard something that motherfucker said, "Oh, you like Michael Jordan, and then the white person said he ain't like them niggas,
Exactly.
And he ain't.
He ain't like them niggas,
And he ain't.
But when he was playing, he was a nigga. He out here
Exactly.
gambling and
Yeah.
shit. Had a
Exactly.
black
Nigga
wife.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Not coming home. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
When he got $1 billion, that's when he turned on niggas.
Juice. Them is nigga tendencies
Yeah,
I ain't never
yeah.
heard.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Messing with white women.
Yeah, only thing he was doing was white back in the days was playing golf
Golf.
and smoking cigars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was
He
you gonna
do
say,
that now.
Pop? He do that now?
Do that
Oh,
now.
he got golfing shoes.
Yeah. Hell
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Smoking cigars.
Yeah.
He do it now.
all them championships.
See, kids. This is the difference. Like kids, like your age, all the way up to like maybe 24, 25, right? Y'all didn't see the people that you see now coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they was 21, when they didn't have no money, when they was
Right.
out here trying to get that bag. You know what I mean? So it's different from watching them where they at now, because that's all you know. All you know, like, when did Jordan retire? Like 2000?
2003.
You know what I'm saying?
2004.
2003,
4.
4, and when were you born?
2013.
13.
So you never seen none of that.
None of that.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know how. You could watch videos and stuff and
But
see
you don't know how it feel
how
to see it in
cold
real
Jordan
time.
was.
You don't know how they ride.
But
In real time.
unless you watch a documentary of people keeping it 100,
The Last Dance.
The Last
Oh, yeah, The
Dance
Last Dance
is
is fire, though.
it's cool, but
It's better than Come Fly With Me.
yeah. But
Keep it real.
what I'm saying is,
Whole nother conversation.
you couldn't really see Jordan in his essence. You didn't see, like, they talked briefly about his daddy getting killed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They talked briefly about him gambling, about his
Right.
roommates, not roommates, but teammates
Right.
had to go and get
Get
him
this nigga
from
out the
casino.
casino.
Like, man, we got a game in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It
I
is
know
different aspects of the game. When you watch the Jordan movie, what was that the Jordan movie? What was it called? Air?
Yeah.
That was probably one of the best movies because they showed the dudes trying to lure Jordan to come to Nike. because he had Adidas. Like, man,
Right.
we gonna give you all of this.
Wrapped around his
You know what I'm
finger.
saying?
Because he liked the top 10.
You feel me?
But that was a hot shoe at that
It
time.
was a
I'm
hot
not going
shoe.
to lie to you. That was a hot
It
shoe.
was definitely a hot shoe.
We was there. So, you know.
Yeah.
Man, it's just crazy how we see people like James Earl Jones. My boy was talking about Claudine last time, right?
on, man.
I've never watched
You
Claudine.
never seen Claudine?
I've never
That's a
watched
classic.
Claudine, and it's a
Classic.
classic.
It's, man.
But I missed that.
Right.
That's
Yeah, I
not
missed that too.
that's not in none of y'all eras. But
No.
y'all watched the movie.
Right.
But
You
you
feel
know,
me?
But you know how I seen that movie?
How?
My mom.
Black
Yeah,
Sea.
exactly.
No, but of course, the
Being
elders-
being at home with my mom
saw Claudine.
and huh?
Thank you.
I just never saw Claudine.
You never seen it?
Yeah, but I know the whole era. Of
Right. And then you know what was funny? As I learned about movies like that, I learned that they had dope ass soundtracks.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't realize that,
That's
you
all I
know,
hip-hop.
Curtis
That's where it all
Mayfield did
came
that
from.
soundtrack.
Yeah,
And
that's where it
people
all
were singing
came
their
from.
hearts out
Come on now.
Thank you.
back in the days.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
back to your point.
Yeah.
Back to your point.
I lost my point.
You were
But
talking about,
I
you know,
think-
you never seen Claudine.
I think I was just saying that we never seen these
exposure.
people in their essence
Correct.
as they were
Talking
coming
about
up
Jordan.
to get the money. You know what I'm saying? All you see is Jordan, like you just said. All he plays golf and smokes cigars. He got golf shoes, but he was way much more than that. You know what I'm saying? He was more than the championships. We watched this nigga lose.
Right.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
numerous years.
Numerous years.
did.
We watched him break his fucking ankle
Yeah.
in the game
In the second year.
and,
still,
and
man.
came back like he never left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so
then they had him on time restriction. Remember that?
had him on time restriction for like the first 30 games. Yeah, maybe it was more than that because the season was 82.
82
You know what I'm
back
saying?
then.
So you just gotta know that what you're seeing now of older people is not what they were back then. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some topics so we can get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
run
And
through 'em.
since we talking about not seeing people in their essence, we're gonna skip the first one and we're gonna go to the second one. You know what I'm saying? Because Ali Jones from the Saint Lunatics and a few members of the Saint Lunatics are actually suing Nelly for $50 million. You know what I'm saying? Not 56, $50 million. Saying that they wrote some of the songs on Country Grammar. They wrote the actual song Country Grammar. I'm going down, down, baby.
Right.
Yo street in a Range Rover.
Boom, boom.
Ready to let it go. Coca Plum, sing it to me now. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. I'm going. So,
hey, it's
Remember that
funny. Was the American hey,
I do.
What was the American Music Awards last night or something?
BET wasn't it?
No.
I don't know,
No,
but
BET
it was
is
something. But they
BET
posted
is in
this
June.
morning that they did a Saint Lunatics reunion, but it was funny because look who they had. They have Nelly, Chingy, Jaquan, and Murphy Lee.
For the Saint Lunatics?
Yes. So the Saint Lunatics reunion, Lunatics reunion was just Murphy Lee and Nelly.
Because
But Murphy Lee didn't come out and do a Saint Lunatics song.
Murphy Lee
came out
is
and
trying to
did his
get
song.
He trying to get out of the lawsuit because he's not trying to sue Nelly.
Right.
He's like, take my name out of this shit. Like,
Right.
I don't want. That's the only reason why it made news because he doesn't want to be in that lawsuit.
Right.
Other than that, it wouldn't have been big news because
Right.
I mean, niggas sue niggas every day.
He said the realest shit though. He said this years ago. He said if it wasn't for, Nelly's hustle and what he was doing at that time, he would just be another nigga in St. Louis rapping. And for that, he always shows him love and respect. Now, the rock and the hard place is Kiwan is his brother. It's his brother.
and he in on
It's
the
his
lawsuit.
older brother. You see what I'm saying?
He in on the lawsuit too.
Yeah, but what Nelly said is this: like they even got the nigga who used to dance with him. What was his name? Slow something, whatever his name was. Remember the one who used to wear the mask?
Yeah.
He's even in on that lawsuit because he felt like he got lost wages. But you got to look at it. And I've seen this firsthand. Imagine this is let's say Screw's first album, where all the team were in the studio. Now, normally we're making music together anyway. So now Screw gets a deal, a real deal.
Right.
And it's like, okay, man, we need to do an album. So who's he gonna come to?
Us.
He's coming to us because we all been, gigging together.
Right.
So guess what? So now we put together this album for Screw. Label says, who did this? Oh, I did, with the help of my team.
Right.
Label comes and tells you, you know what? That's too many people. Let's single this down, you and maybe one other person, and then the producer. And then, and they do shit like this.
Yeah, definitely.
So, with that being said, I always looked at it like this. When, I seen it with Bone. I seen that Busy Bone in the beginning was different. And labels tried to pull him away from the group.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when he got super big-headed.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Super big-headed. And he felt like he was the Michael Jackson of the group.
Right.
And that's what they do to confuse us and trick us out our spot against each other. And at the end of the day, we got to know, man, as African Americans, as men, as human beings in this world, that we got to do right by each other. Because
man, I'm glad you said that.
Because at the end of the day, I was thinking about this. They got a hip hop police. They got all this shit, right? But they don't have nobody in the industry that protects you from the vultures.
Yeah.
And that's fucking crazy.
That's because they're the vultures.
I know, but you would think that there would be something else that had been created to protect young and up and coming artists from the vultures if this has been going on for fucking 100 years.
Thank you.
But there's not. You got young Justin Bieber. I didn't really realize this until I really looked at it. But I remember when he first got with Puff and he was happy and shit like that. And then the next time he was seeing him, he was just all timid and,
hair in his face and he's down. Yeah.
And then the more and more he got engulfed in the culture, the more and more he got weird.
He went to a party.
Yeah, he did.
Y'all heard that AI song?
He got hit with the Diddy mist.
I went to the Diddy. I went to the Diddy
He said
party.
the Diddy mist.
This all happened at a Diddy party. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What I want to say to that is like, so I'm not break it down, but I'm gonna swing back around to you saying like it was Screw, right? So we did a lot of music together, right? Yeah. So SD, you get signed, right? And how we go into the studio, right? We all been in the studio when we was all doing solo songs, right? And I may be saying something, and you will be like, "No, you got to say it like this." You know what I'm saying? You got to say it like that. Bam. Or no, instead of saying that, you should say this. You know what I'm saying? Because it flows smoother. Right?
Take a word out.
And
we've all done that to each other. Yeah. But
so
that doesn't mean we wrote a rhyme.
But I may look at this situation that's what they thinking. I changed your words and made the song flow smoother. So now you're going to give me writer's credit? Right?
Exactly.
Now, turn that all around and say it was us, right? Okay, let's just say, because we going to speak on us, just say it was me, not you, S, because I'm the one talking, right? Say it was me, right? And I made $30 million off of this album, just this one album. We only spent $10,000.
$30 million, or the record label made $30 million?
I made $30 million.
Okay.
Right? I made $30 million off of this album that I curated with the help of you guys in the studio, helping me on cadence, right? On changing this word and all that. Fuck saying, "Oh, nigga, we're gonna do a DA album because I'm on now." No, some of those funds are gonna come to all of us. Whether it's I'm gonna give you 20% and you 20%, and I'll take the bigger portion because it's my name on it, right? I'm giving y'all something.
Right.
Right? What I think happened on this is Nelly was like, nigga, this is all me. I'm not giving y'all shit. We gonna do an album, and if that album do good, that's where you get your money from. Right. And I think that's kind of fucked up.
It is.
Because
but we've seen that.
If we grew up together and we did all of this together and they wanted me and y'all helped me get to where I am,
Right.
why shouldn't I have helped y'all?
Right.
Fuck doing an album with y'all. We gonna do that anyway.
So-
because we probably already got the songs.
Right.
We just gonna shoot it to the labels.
So check
Right.
this out.
You know what I'm saying?
What they're saying is this.
Oh, come through. No, it's all good.
What they're saying is this: is that instead of him paying them, he got them deals and got them percentages. He got percentages of their deals, and then in the end, you know, when they didn't recoup, when they didn't recoup, like Ali didn't recoup when he did his little solo album.
Yeah.
Murphy Lee had one song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he didn't recoup,
Right.
you know, everybody, you know, the money got funny. Now they're doing shows and they're not getting what they're supposed to get.
Yeah.
They're going back to Nelly because, you know, he's the big ticket.
Yeah.
And
And he doing a tour right now.
Yeah.
He on tour right now
That's what I'm saying.
as we speak.
Yeah.
Singing them songs
You know,
that
but
they helped him with.
this is 24 years later.
Yes.
Real quick,
Yes.
Screw.
He ain't did
this
nothing
is,
new.
This is 24 years later. So if you look up Nelly's net worth, he's probably only worth 50 million. He's not worth 150 million no more.
No.
That's
He wasn't
when you
even
should have.
dead.
He was. He was
At
worth.
one time?
Yeah, he was worth 150 mil at one time. So that's when you should have went after some money.
Right.
Not when he's only worth 50 mil.
Right.
Now you saying a nigga that you grew up with. Now you want to break him down to nothing. He about to have a baby.
Right.
Now you want to break him down to nothing.
What was you about to say?
I was just saying, yeah, like say you want to break him down to nothing because your gravy train ran out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know,
And
what I
niggas
mean?
is
He's
living
trying
back
to-
with
like you said,
moms.
trying to get his family in order, getting ready to start a kid, and getting ready to do something. Now you got the gimmies.
Right.
Yeah, that's a little rough. But I mean, it's hard because this industry is not built on integrity.
No,
And
definitely.
It's not built like hip hop started.
He said it break
with
you
brotherhood.
down from your friends. Like
Yeah.
it tears you apart.
Yeah, because they lure you with money. You know, like how you just said. If
Yeah,
one
it's
has a-
built
potential
that.
money.
Potential
Yeah,
money.
Potential money.
So what
not,
they'll
not
do
with
is they'll
money.
put money in your face and then make you pay it back twice.
Of course.
And so with that
You owe
being
them for
said,
the loan of the
Yeah.
of the
Everything.
record.
right.
Everything.
And so with that being said, a lot of these young brothers now being independent, like I think this is the smartest shit. When you got your own music, when you can make your own music, they don't own the reels because they're not paying for the studio time. Because I didn't realize that coming up. When you're on a label and they pay for studio time,
Yeah,
they
that comes
own
out
the
of your money.
reels.
And
They own the
reels and
master.
that
They
comes
own
out of
that's
your-
that's what
your
I'm saying. The
fund.
masters.
yeah, yeah.
They own
Take
the masters.
and it comes out your fund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and they'll give you a copy.
Now you got to fight back.
Yeah.
To get the shit
You
that
don't
you
get the
produce.
message.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and like since we talking about like labels and stuff, like Rough Riders, right? I give Rough Riders all the credence, all the credit, and all that because
Yeah, they gave
any
people their
artist
shit.
that was on Rough Riders, you kept your masters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm
they fought
saying?
for that.
They gonna take their production money for show, but the masters is yours.
Belong to you.
Eve just sold her shit for like what 20 to 30 million.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The most has been Future.
How
And
much
Future
he
sold
sold?
his catalog for 65 million.
Yeah,
I
and,
thought
and
Drake sold his for like
No, well, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But I'm gonna tell you somebody
I'm
else.
gonna break y'all down real quick.
Hold on, I'm
before
gonna tell you somebody
go
else.
Ahead, go ahead.
Darius Rucker sold his catalog for 200 million.
Okay. Now speaking on Future and Drake, right? They sold theirs, and even what nigga was it? Ludacris. Was it Ludacris? It was somebody else too. But what they're doing is they're
Leasing
only
it.
selling it for
A certain amount
a
of time.
certain amount of time.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I want this
They're like
65
leasing it.
mil,
Leasing
but
it.
you only getting it for 10 years.
10 years, right.
You're only getting it for 5 years.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Because you can only strike a deal that long. and they can use everything. Now they get a portion. They get a majority of the portion of the music. I mean, of the residuals coming off that.
Yeah.
But he still gets a little fraction of that as well. But,
especially if he in it with the producer.
yeah, let's go back to this Darius Rucker thing, man. This motherfucker, boy. I couldn't believe
200
that.
million.
That's Hootie in the. Is that Hootie in the Blowfish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that, bro.
They got a lot
It
of-
just goes
they
to show
sold a lot of records.
they
And
did.
they got a lot of hits.
They
They
did.
got
Crossover and
commercial hits.
And they got a
I
lot
got
of
you.
hits.
I got you.
That's
But
the thing.
Fuck.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch a commercial and you watch it fucking 50 times,
Oh yeah, definitely.
that mean it's playing because you watched it 50 times.
It's on every
that
channel.
mean every channel is showing it 50
Yeah.
times
Yes,
a
I
day.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Every channel in every state. So how many times is that? You might be getting played 500,000 times every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to
So
mention
if
all
they
the
only
other
making
everything else.
50 cent, them motherfuckers that bought that shit, they making 250,000 every day off of the shit that you did. Why? Because when we was talking about like if you're black, you're not successful to this person, I mean, or that person, or this. When you sell that shit, these people, they rubbing elbows with all the execs, everybody that's doing anything to put anything in a commercial. So they like, hey, I got this song from Eve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's use it.
Who's that girl? You can have that as the intro of this fucking TV show. Even, now, if you go to commercials, it's cool because you're getting played a lot. But if you go to a TV show and you throw it on Netflix,
They got reruns.
every time
somebody
taps in to watch each episode, they getting paid.
And guess what?
Yeah.
All they have to play is 30 seconds.
And that's how long most intros are.
10 to 30 seconds.
Thank you.
And that's how long most intros are.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
The
saying?
algorithm grab it and everything.
So you know what I mean? Have you ever like say we talking about this and that, right?
And then it pop up on your phone.
And it'll pop up on your phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could talk about LaMelo Ball, right? Next thing you know, I go on my phone and they like, yeah, LaMelo Ball, he was at practice. He might be
Right.
doing this.
Yeah.
He might be
Right.
doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that we're talking about Eve and all of these distribution deals that people are buying it and buying the masters and stuff. That shit gonna come up on everybody's phone. If they watching this video right now, it's gonna pop up on their phone because why? People gonna say it out loud. Like, damn, Eve got that much money,
Right.
right?
Shit. Eve
Next-
is a
thing
queen.
you know-
Next thing you know, that shit is gonna be on their phone,
Yeah.
and they gonna click on it, and whoever bought that shit is gonna get paid.
What was you about to say, Mr. Davis?
What I wanted to say was, I remember from the start of my school year, 5th grade, to the end of the school year, we tried to get on my teacher's computer because there was always a pop up. We tried to get Popeyes to pop up the whole school year.
The chicken Popeyes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it did on the last day.
Oh, they came to your school?
Yeah,
Popeyes came to your school.
yeah.
Google it over
That's
on
crazy.
on their thing.
It's
My
crazy.
Leave me alone.
Niggas love chicken.
Hey, that's facts.
Hey, I might want some Wingstop tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into another topic, man. So
Last one for the road.
yeah. I know we didn't get to everybody, but Chris Brown, man, that nigga, man. Look here, man. They doing all these documentaries about people, and you know, you had the documentary about R. Kelly. You had the documentary about Michael Jackson. You had the documentary about who else?
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner, but he was dead.
The down.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
did. I mean, well, not
Epstein,
everybody, but Epstein,
right? You had the
yeah.
documentary about
He's
all
dead,
of these
though.
people before they got arrested.
Yeah.
Now they coming out with a documentary on TV1 or TVT1 or some shit like that about Chris Brown and how he's still abusing women. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's still doing that. Now, first of all, I want to go around the room and see how everybody thinks about that. But I do got to say this. Most people that started in the entertainment industry at such a young age. Justin Bieber, all of these, you was talking about him, but all of these people were subject to a lot of humiliation, a lot of, I don't want to say rape or nothing like that because we really don't know, but
Right.
they were subject to a lot of like embarrassment.
Yeah.
And then when they grow older, that's all they know. Like now I can treat people like this because I'm in that position. Do we care? Do we love Chris Brown enough to be like, that was a one-time
I
thing?
love R. Kelly more.
I hear you. I hear
Free
you.
him.
We're gonna start with you then, S. How do you
Free
feel
him.
about
Say it again.
Chris
son.
Brown getting
Free
that?
him.
And he was pissing on girls your age.
Hey,
That nigga deserved to. He deserved to be in jail,
you know
nigga.
what's funny?
Shit.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
A couple bitches pissing on niggas your age.
This nigga retarded.
But
A couple young bitches pissing on niggas your age. So with that being said, but no, I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody has a past, and when I mean that, we all have a past. Some people are able to grow out of some of the things that they do. Some people embrace it. I don't condone no shit like that, especially if it was my daughter, or one of my kids. It would be a problem. So with that being said, if he's out here doing fucked up shit, he needs to be dealt with. However that happens.
Definitely.
That's it. That's all.
Well, I mean,
Screw. We're gonna go to you, Screw.
my thing is this: if any of his story is true about him getting the cooters from Rihanna, who got the cooters from Jay-Z,
We ain't gonna get into all of that.
right? Like I said, just the story of it, and you still out here knowing that you got the cooties.
No.
and you still-
I think you. We talking about like not sexual assault. We talking about
Abuse,
like
right?
abuse, beating on women.
So
Yeah.
if this is what I'm saying, I'm tying it all into if any of that allegedly is true, your mind is screwed up from jump, and you never gonna look at girls the same way if that allegedly happened
Right.
the way that happened. Because
Right.
apparently the way that story goes is he really did love that girl,
Yeah.
and then he finds out not only did he get the coots, but
Right.
she's over here doing too much on top of that,
Uh-huh.
and he flipped.
Right.
And it's been since then, like you didn't hear none of this abuse allegations prior to. So now since then, he's broken.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, just think about that diss song. That was hate.
What to old boy from the Migos?
Yeah, yeah.
That
was
nigga Chris
and I'm
Brown
not
is a
saying,
rapper,
diss
first
song
of
is a
all.
diss song, but that was
Yeah, but he can rap though.
yeah. But I mean that that was almost like with Julio doing that video on the grave with those people.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
but
like sometimes you can take it
too far.
where it's like
But Julio, we covered this whole situation. He wasn't really at their gravesite. Only thing that made it relevant was because he had the picture with their pictures on it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
At that particular
So it just made it seem like he was really there. But they just pulled over at any gravesite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, once you invite that into your life,
Yeah,
you
bring
got to
the
get
spirit,
what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So it's like that's why I say like, and yeah, I mean, I don't justify it. I just try to have the empathy into it. But fuck yeah, 2 in the head. You should be put down for that because not only are you spreading that
That narrative.
yeah that
No, you talking about the cooter.
yeah the cooters and shit. Yeah, you're also perpetuating this narrative that you have enough money, time, and resources to fix.
Right.
That's what most of these people though.
Yeah,
P Diddy thinks he had
He's the
so
same
much
way.
money
You
that
should be put down.
he didn't have. You think 2 to the head and just put him down?
Yeah,
You living in barbaric stages, bro.
But I mean,
like a
because-
barbaric era to think that way.
because, and I don't want to sound like I don't believe in the integrity of men, and I don't believe in men having the opportunity to choose or change. But you're dealing with the integrity of somebody that has proven themselves over
Right.
and over and
Over
over
again.
again to be a certain way.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So we say, okay, we let you slide, and then you do it again. We let you slide, and then you do it again, and then you're taking it beyond natural realms.
So
So
you've been a kid. You've been a kid before, right?
Yes.
So, like, have your parents or parent ever disciplined you for every little thing you did?
No, they didn't.
Okay. So when they let you slide, right? You do that same thing again,
Right.
but a little more.
Yeah.
And then they let you slide again. Now you do that a little more. Now when you're dealing with people that got a gang of money,
Yeah.
right? It ain't like they being let slid past whatever it was. It's that I'm too powerful for them to fuck with me. You feel me?
Right.
Now I think I'm too powerful for people to fuck with me. Now I think I can do whatever I want.
Right.
I'm gonna take it fucking tenfold. Like I'm gonna see how far I can take it. That's how people feel when they doing that. Because I mean,
that's
P
real
Diddy,
facts.
he felt untouchable, nigga, for 30, almost 40 years.
Yeah, that's
Biggie came out in 95.
Thank you.
His album came out maybe like 95, right? Or 94.
94.
94. Nah, it's 40 years.
Right.
Is it 40 or 30?
30.
30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I've been getting away with something for 30 years, I done elevated the game so much in that 30 years where now not only am I slapping this bitch right here, right? Not only am I slapping this bitch right here, I'm slapping 7 bitches. Close your ears, Pop.
Are you closing his ears?
I'm slapping 7 bitches and I'm slapping something on their face.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I feel like I don't give a damn. They can go tell whoever they want to.
Right.
Because I got them on tape for one.
Thank
Right.
you.
We don't know what Chris Brown been doing. Like, I'm optimistic and I'm hoping that he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a gravy train. You know what I'm saying? Every gravy train that they done stuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, okay, they bringing him up, and then niggas gonna be like, oh, he was trying to buy, not NBC, but he was trying to buy Sony Music.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be some type of narrative that this is why.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And look. Here go a kicker. Do y'all know these allegations about P. Diddy didn't come out, right? Until he tried to sue the company that owns Ciroc.
What he try to sue him for?
Now this is real shit. This ain't no fake, because they was trying to get him out of the deal by saying he was this bad guy and all of this.
Right.
So once he tried to sue them, they put an investigation on him.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're going to get a PI to catch him slipping, because
They already knew it was going down.
they knew it was
That
going
was a
down.
part of it.
But
Yeah,
whatever you do,
About the alcohol.
if like, what kind of phone you got? iPhone?
iPhone.
You're an iPhone ambassador, right?
Yeah.
I knight you. You're an iPhone ambassador. You make money for iPhone. Everywhere you go, you showing your iPhone. You doing all of this and all of that. You getting all of your people that follow you, which is 27 million people that follows you.
Right.
They're saying, we want to be like Screw. We're going to all get iPhones, right? Now, you got this shit going on the side like P. Diddy, right? And then I tell you, like, hey, bro, calm down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You fucking up the brand.
Right.
And you say, I'm suing you for racism. Remember I was talking about how, the LBGTQ will sue you and say that,
Yeah.
So P. Diddy sued them for racism because he's owed $1 billion from this one company. You feel me? So now I know what you're doing for iPhone, but I also know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Pop. He's a private investigator. I'm going to send him over here to watch whatever you're doing. And now I got the feds on you because I done uncovered so much more than I even expected. I thought you was just out here, you know what I'm saying, banging bras and cheating and doing all of this because it's called a morality clause.
Exactly.
So if you have that sponsorship with iPhone, you have to keep your morale intact in order to be with my business. That's the only way I can get you out.
Right.
I'm only trying to look for the morality that you're doing wrong to get you out of this lawsuit
deal.
that you got and the deal. I don't want to give you this $1 billion, but since you suing me, I got to take it a step further. Why? Because I am the corporation and I got more money than you.
Yeah.
You may be worth $1 billion and niggas is looking at you like, this nigga worth $1 billion. But no, nigga, I'm worth $100 billion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could slap you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I could have you in court for 6 years
Exactly.
trying to
Tie it
get me to go to jail for 6 months.
Tie it up.
Your lawyer's gonna be like, man, fuck that
And
nigga.
you know what's funny?
You know what I'm saying?
You know who's the best at that?
Who?
The government.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
of
are.
course.
They are.
They will
invented it.
deplete you.
They will. They will.
They will deplete you.
But you know who worse than them?
The minute you run out of money,
The fucking companies that's worth more than the fucking
the
government.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
They'll tie you up in litigation
Yeah,
forever.
tie your ass up. Oh, we need a continuance.
Yep.
quick.
Tie
You know
up
what I'm
in
saying?
litigation forever.
And they bring in a supreme team of
Thank
niggas in the courtroom that
Each
got
side.
the lawyers got more money than you.
Thank you.
And they in here laughing at you like you ain't gonna plead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to the government. But yeah, man. Anyway, I'm done with that. You know, Chris Brown, I hope you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam, bam. You got something to say about Chris Brown? I know you love him. Go ahead.
What?
No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
But what I wanted to say was, the first time he did it, you know what I thought he chose?
What?
He chose to be like Mike Tyson. He chose to be like Mike Tyson.
Because he bitter, right?
Yeah.
Carucci.
He thought
You know what
Rihanna
they
was
said?
a Evander Holyfield.
You know what's funny?
Oh, that's hilarious.
You know what's funny?
right
You know
there. That's hilarious.
you know what's funny is that
More than Evander Holyfield.
in all his relationships, it's led to somebody getting their ass whooped. So and he's super aggressive when it comes to females. So I don't put nothing past it.
Yeah,
I'm going to say this too.
I would say
Because I think he was born in a single household with a mom.
Yeah,
And
probably his sister.
like with kids without their fathers, like they not taught to show no emotions. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have your dad, you don't know about manly emotions.
Right.
All you have is the female emotions.
Right.
And that's the lash out. You know what I'm saying? Females without, with only one parent,
Right.
they lash out more. Some of the girls that got both parents, they lash out too, but that's because
Exactly.
the bitches is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's the single households that you don't have the yin and the yang, so you don't know how to equally balance whatever it is you going through.
Right.
Your emotional tendencies is to, I want to fight you. I don't give a
Right.
damn if you're a male or a female.
Right.
I want to fight you.
Yeah.
Bitch, you hurt my feelings. I don't know how to deal with them, so I
We've
gotta
all
hurt
been
you.
there.
Yeah, we've all been there. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like with him, we talking about a person with money.
Right.
We talking about a person that got away with some shit.
Right.
We talking
Continues
about
to
a
get away
person
with shit.
that got,
Allegedly.
I'm gonna say money again,
Allegedly.
because he just brought up Carucci. You know what I'm saying? She got away from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know, man.
And the
I-
only
I
and you
don't-
notice this, the only women who want celebrities is women who don't know them.
Yeah.
The women who know them don't want nothing to do with them. That's crazy.
That is true. That is
When a
true.
rich nigga wants you.
But
Yeah.
what I'm gonna quote off Kevin Gates. He said he was gonna palm that football head cranium, and that's
Chris
what
Brown?
Chris Brown did. He palmed her football head cranium and bit her ear.
That's cold.
That's cold blooded.
Pop didn't want to not get that out, huh? He was like, man, and we
He got
talking about
mad.
Riri, right?
You got that.
We talking about Riri?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I love Riri. You know what I'm saying? That's Riri is a woman after my own heart. She started one thing, and then when she found a niche or something else, she went full force at that too. Still makes good music, but you know what I'm saying? If you can make music and do some makeup, and you're gonna make $1 billion off of this, more than you made off of music, man, please.
Of course, no shade to Rihanna.
Fenty.
No shade to her. She's a
No shade
victim.
to Riri.
You know what I'm
She was a
saying?
victim.
We ain't gonna victim shame nobody. Remember that?
There it is.
There
Remember
it
that?
is.
Shout out to Mac Mason, No Spaces.
Rocky, please.
That nigga was the
Beloved.
PR.
Politically
That nigga was
correct.
that nigga was the PR king.
Politically
You know what I'm saying? That nigga was the
correct.
PR king.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So we almost done, man. We ain't even gonna get into the other topics, man. What I do want to know is I'm looking for a new cologne right now. I want to know what's y'all favorite cologne. I don't want to hear 2 or 3. I just want to hear one. We're gonna start with you, Pop. You got the mic. We're gonna start with you. You wear cologne?
Yes.
What's your favorite cologne?
Right now,
Give me an idea.
not right now. What I've been wearing to school recently is this YSL cologne, or I'll wear the what is it?
Which YSL? You know they got like 4 different ones. I got 2 of them. So which one is you talking about?
Are all their bottles black?
No.
No, just the one. I forgot what that. I think that's the blue.
It's like it's their black bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the other one I've been wearing. Oh, you said one.
No, I don't.
I was about to give you 2. Wait, you
Go
don't
ahead,
wear
take
cologne,
2.
Screw?
Huh? No, man, I ain't going nowhere.
Oh man,
take 2.
this nigga out here wearing endorphins.
Yeah, it's perfect.
What about you, Floss?
Smell up on there.
Oh, Savage.
Savage?
That's a good one.
I like that. That was my go-to. I had to hide it from my son.
That's what I'm off right now.
Yeah,
I'm off that Savage. It's fire.
That's something he'd wear.
yeah.
No, who?
No, Savage is good. I had to hide it from my son because that nigga was wearing. I said, "Nigga, you trying to woo the teachers? This shit costs like $150 a bottle,
Thank you.
and you trying to wear this shit to school?
Yeah,
Shit.
Person to do that.
Man, what about you, S?
Baccarat 540.
Okay, okay.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
He got money.
Oh no.
Bottle
man,
cup,
that's
yes, he does.
$220.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lately, what I've been doing, like for a while, you know, I was buying cologne, and then I stopped because it just runs out it seems like it evaporates sometimes.
Okay.
So what I was getting was oils, but then I was noticing how that wasn't lasting long enough. So I went back to colognes. What I've been buying lately, I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody blessed me with alt colognes.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Alt is. Let me tell the people. Alt is. It's a cologne where they clone colognes. Or am I right?
Yep, correct.
They clone colognes. Like they got another one. It's called. I can't think of it right now. But the other one, Okcha. So if you fuck with Alt, you gotta fuck with Okcha.
They got a lot of shit.
Okcha and Alt are the top 2.
Right.
You feel me? I bought both of them.
Did
but
you like the alt or no?
The Alt was cool. It was cool. To me, it didn't last as long.
Yeah, it don't last as
You
long.
know what I'm saying? But if you get the Okcha,
Right.
like you spray it on your shit today,
Right.
and you wear your shit, you're going to smell it all day. If it's a brand new shirt, right, you're going to fold it up, put it back in your drawer. The next time you put it on, you're still going to smell it.
Right.
You feel me? That's why I fuck with Okcha. I bought the Creed,
Okay.
the Okcha Creed Adventus, and compliments like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got the Creed of Venice.
Yeah.
I got that. Then I got Bond number 9. I got that.
I told y'all he got money.
Nah, these are alt.
Oh,
These
okay.
are from alt.
Okay.
These ain't, you know. Like
You got
my
bread.
favorite cologne, though, I'm not going to lie to you, is Bond number 9 Harlem Nights.
Okay.
But you smell that motherfucker right there? That
I've never smelt it.
Tried to take it from you.
I've never smelled
Send
it.
me 3 Venice flavor. Send me 3 alt flavors that you like.
Okay. Well, I'll send you 3 oak flavors I like. Two. I'm gonna give you two right now.
Same thing,
I'm
right?
no,
No.
I'm gonna give you two. Okay. One is called it's either Invincible or Incredible, and that's the Creed Aventus, right? And the other one is called Old Something, but that's the Tom Ford's Old Wood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
cherry wood.
Yeah. No, it's the Old Wood.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So those are the top two. I bought some shit that's from them. It smells good and all that, but you know the ones that they make like those are. Some people like I looked on YouTube before I bought these motherfuckers, and some people will say that they kind of better. You know what I'm saying? Because they last longer.
I did that too.
You know.
I did that too.
And watch the YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm
before
not gonna
we buy
lie.
shit, you
Some
gotta
of-
check it out.
Some of them lied because, like with the art, it does last, but like you got to go heavy.
Right.
If you go heavy, like what I do is I mix two of them. I mix the Bond with the Baccarat.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga's a chemist.
God blends.
No, you mix the Bond with the Baccarat. That's what
Mad
you do.
science.
This nigga's a chemist.
And so then
This,
that way,
this nigga smelling like bergamot and cardamom.
man, come on, man.
and some old wood.
Because what it does
Sprinkle
is
it of this, sprinkle it of that.
that part right there, Pop.
Look at it.
You know I'm an orchestrator, man.
Sitting there cooking chicken.
Oh man, yeah, your dad is a chef. What about you, Flossie B?
What? I told
Cologne,
you mine.
nigga.
I told you mine.
We didn't hear it.
Savage.
Oh yeah,
Sauvage.
you was first. Sauvage.
Sauvage, yeah.
Sauvage. I have Sauvage. That smells good.
You
So
gave all your flavors. Everybody gave their flavors.
I didn't give mine.
You did.
Yes, you
I know
did.
I did
You
not.
just said Inventus.
No,
And then
no.
you said something about Adonis Creed.
I did not say those was
Go
my
ahead, Juice.
flavors.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was talking about what you
Repeat
were saying.
yourself.
The flavor of the month right now is Valentino,
Look at it.
For you.
born in Italy, intense.
I got this vanilla shit
Now,
that is off the fucking chain.
listen, nigga. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to invite y'all all to go to Sephora tomorrow, right?
Valentino what?
Because Valentino, born in Rome, intense. Go there and smell that shit.
You paying for it.
Yeah. It's like 150, 140 a bottle. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth it. I was so bad. I went there and sprayed it on myself to see if I would get compliments.
Thank you.
You're talking about turning bitches' heads.
Really?
Is that nigga? Is that nigga? The first thing people say is that, oh, I like that shirt. Woo, you smell good. Boy, what? I was in the grocery store that day.
I don't want that no more.
And then stop it. I was in a grocery store that day. I was in a grocery store that day, man. This
I don't want
bitch
that no
was
more.
following me like, oh my God, you smell so good.
Thank you.
Man,
You don't
what?
want that no more?
Man,
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm going to tell you.
I've been out with my lady, right? And I've had some top tier cologne on. Smelling good. And one be like, oh my God. You know, so now, you know, I go light. I've learned how to.
That's that coach. Go light.
Yeah,
That
just go
Coach.
light. I just go light, man. I spray
See,
it
this
on,
is it, huh? The
jump in
black
it, jump out.
Let me see. Show it to me. It got the purple bottom
Yep, that's it.
on the left. On the left, right?
one?
No, it's the one in the middle.
But you know what my
it's
favorite
not.
cologne
It's
is,
not.
though?
It's black with
This
the
one?
pink at the. No, that's the girls. That's the girls. You're looking for the men.
You know what my favorite bottle is? Cologne.
What up?
Dolce and Gabbana blue. Like
Man, that never goes out of style.
This one right
Ever.
here?
And then I got the
No,
I got the dark.
Let me see your
blue.
phone. Let me see your
I
phone.
got the dark blue one,
You can hop on.
and
Let me
that
see
shit
your
smells
phone.
good.
Let me see your phone, bro. Let me put you on right now. You see your phone, but the Valentino, bro. Valentino.
Valentino. Yeah, because I hear a lot about fragrances, but I don't shop for them. So this is a good education for me.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? I'm always-
Fragrances, jewelry, expensive jeans. I'm your guy. I'm your guy. Cause
Before it was
I won't buy.
Euphoria.
I won't buy
That's
expensive
it right
shirts.
there.
I'd rather buy a Pro
If you
Club.
see it under $100, that's the 1.7 bottle.
Go to Juice for shoes.
You feel me? That
How much is the
$93. That's the perfume de femme, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's the one right there. I was supposed to go get it today, but I had, other shit I had
not bad,
going
though.
on. No, it's not bad. Like 140.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 140.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I was supposed to go get it today, but I go get it tomorrow.
Hey, man,
You know
it's
what I'm
almost
saying?
11 o'clock, man. Come on, man.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
We said an hour. We've been on this motherfucker, too.
It's getting late.
Man.
Why are we still here? Leave tonight. But yeah,
Hey,
we want to end off of that.
I want to say this, man.
Yeah.
This show's brought to you by New Wave Shop Talk, man.
Amen.
Famously broke, man.
Amen.
Slaps by the Pound by Flossie B.
Amen.
And What's Understood by Pasadena.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Man, we're looking for sponsors. Anybody willing to sponsor us? Anybody got something they wanna, they wanna share with the world? Man, bring it to us, man. We'll give you your time, man. We'll break it down. We'll do what we gotta do, man. We'll make it make sense.
Definitely. We
Holler at
will
us.
curate a whole commercial for you.
Holla at us.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Holla at us.
Yeah.
We'll make theme songs, whatever you need. Holla at us, man. We do it.
You should get some Eternity or some Aqua de Jo.
He's an obsession type of guy.
Okay. Yeah. Obsession is fire.
It is.
Obsession is fire.
I gave him. Look,
Yeah.
you know what I gave him.
Get some
You know what I
Curve.
gave him? Oh, Curve, man. That's official.
Yeah.
But you know what I gave him? It burns when you spray it on. I didn't realize
What?
that. But I gave him
Wait a
S
minute.
classes. I gave him S classes.
Oh, I remember that.
S-Class smell good. I bought
Yeah.
the new one and the old one. I got both of them.
Yeah, he had that one.
The older one smell better.
Yeah,
That
You know what I'm
blue
blue
saying?
bottle, yeah, the
'Cause
blue
it-
bottle
yeah.
with the King's Crown.
Yeah, it's like the sport, and the other one is more if you going out. You know what I'm saying?
See me.
Shout out to S-Class, man.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to my boy
I burnt the
S-Class.
mess
You know what I'm
out that
saying? Oh man, let's get some last words because we can talk all night.
I'm gonna go first.
Yes, sir.
Yay, yay.
Uh-huh.
Talk, live life, do you.
Every day.
There it is.
All right.
Drop.
Mic drop. Floss Bizzle.
And as always, stay focused on your mission and not your condition, man. And the only thing you can do is be you. Love yourself before you love anyone else. And hey, stay positive.
Definitely, definitely. Pop.
Try and stay out the way. Don't get in the way.
Hey, facts.
And
Hold up, Pop. You got hella snacks over there, man. What's going on?
God is a blessing.
This nigga got hella. I thought your phone case was another snack.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, look,
so you ain't got hella snacks. You just got two.
He off the chain, ain't he?
Yeah, he off the chain, man.
Yeah. But
My
you know
bad.
what's funny?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. And he knows this. That's my best friend.
I don't want you to say that.
That's my best friend, man.
Let's keep going. How you feel, Screw?
Let him finish.
No, I'm not gonna
Let him finish.
Love that boy.
This
Shut
nigga,
up, nigga.
This nigga, I'm gonna tell you, Pop. This nigga got other sons, and they probably gonna watch this and be like, "I knew that nigga was his favorite."
They'll tell you that. They'll tell you that.
That old monkey mouth
You know what they say? All his brothers will say. All his brothers say. You know what? Pop just like him, so
Because people ask me all the time, like, "What's your favorite kid?" And I'm be like, "I don't have no favorite." And they be like, "Yeah, you like Ray J more." And I'm like, "Yeah, I
No,
love
just
Raven
fuck
like
with
a
him.
motherfucker."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He just
Right.
look, he's just here.
Raven can ask me for anything, and I just be like, "All right, I'm gonna send it," or "All right,
Right.
I'm gonna order it."
You know why I say what I say though?
Yeah.
Because he'll go out his way. Them. I got one that live up the street. That she comes see me when it's beneficial to her, or when she feels like it. But what's funny is that like him, like Ray J, he fuck with you. So with that being said,
He mad at me right now, but I get you.
no, he not. He just don't understand, but he will. because that's the type of person he is. He deals on emotion
Definitely.
first.
Definitely.
You know, he doesn't see the big picture. But then when he sits back and he reflects, he'll come to a come to Jesus moment, like they all do.
Yeah, we hoping so.
He will. He
That
just
nigga
being
got
selfish.
veneers.
Just being selfish.
And I'm like
That
the
nigga.
donkey.
Yeah. Okay.
on, Screw.
Don't be out yet. Let's get this going
Let
on.
me see.
Screw.
I'm gonna go
Your
back to
good
the
words.
original.
I'm gonna go back to
Subjugate the enemy
Israel.
without fighting is the pinnacle of excellence.
That part right
Say it
there.
one more time.
To subjugate the enemy without fighting is the pinnacle of excellence.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
put them in a
Man, we need you
chokehold
back
without-
next week, man. Make sure you're here next week for the debate. This
Yeah,
will
what's
be
the debate?
this will be New Wave Shop
Political,
Talk debate.
nigga.
We're gonna
Hold
talk
on.
about
This nigga
policies,
said
measures.
what? You wasn't fucking paying
Nah,
attention?
he hit that sake, man, and it changed
No,
his
no,
whole
That nigga
tune.
sipping on beatbox.
No.
Yeah, that was beatbox.
Oh, okay. I thought he had
What was the
sake.
debate?
No, we're
having
gonna
a
go
debate.
over the measures
Measures
about the voting.
Yeah,
that's
and then
going
we're
on.
gonna talk
Oh,
about,
yeah,
and then
I'm
we're
here
gonna
for
talk
that.
about
So do a
the,
little
and we're gonna talk
homework.
about the presidential
You know what I'm saying?
candidates
'Cause I'm
and
still
different
trying
things.
to, you know.
All right, I'm gonna get my last words in. I ain't
Go
mean to
ahead.
cut you off,
Go,
but
go,
you know what I'm saying. My last words is my boy said, "Focus on your mission, not your condition." Right? Focus on you, man, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta say this, man. It's kind of hard when you balance in life. You know what I'm saying? When you balance in life between different entities, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's good and evil or good and good or evil and evil, you still got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't love yourself, how can you spread the love to anybody else? Or how can you like see what everybody else emotion is? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? What you got to say, Pop? So you grab the mic.
Always be true to yourself.
Definitely, man. Always be true to yourself, man. Always love yourself. Always do what's best for you. And if you don't do what's best for you, you can't help others. You know what I'm saying? And like Tony Touch always say, man, be accountable for your own actions. You know what I'm saying? And man, we out. Shout out to Nana Nia, Priceless. We miss you tonight. We know you were supposed to show up. You know what I'm saying? Show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what did I say?
Tony.
I said Tony Touch. No. Yeah. Shout out to Tony Touch. He right here. You know what I'm saying? He here, but he ain't here. You know what I'm saying? He got the new braids. So, you know, new braids at New Wave. And we out of this motherfucker, man. Peace.
New braids for the new wave. That's what the vets say. That's what the vets say. Damn, bro, I didn't think that shit was gonna go down that long.